Hi YouTube, it is Valerie yet again. I'm back because I want to have a conversation about curl patterns, because I remember when I first started my hair journey, my healthy hair journey, and later my natural hair journey, I had no idea what a curl pattern was. I had never heard the term before. So I remember I happened to be on YouTube and I saw someone post something about, what is my curl pattern? What do you think? And so people were saying, I think you're here, I think you're there, I think you're this. And I was completely lost and overwhelmed with the information because they were using acronyms and terms that I was not familiar with. So now that I'm all natural and well into my healthy hair journey, I just thought I'd share some thoughts about curl patterns. So this is Valerie Talks Curl Patterns. So I uploaded a video yesterday showing my hair when it was wet to show that I'm completely natural. And so because I have so many different curl types in my hair, some people were saying that I still look relaxed. But with my hair completely dry, you can see hopefully that I'm 100% relaxed. This is my hair completely dry. So I wet it yesterday, and I just put potion on my scalp and moisturized and sealed last night. Woke up, moisturized and sealed again, and this is my hair. So it's completely dry, and maybe you can see now that my hair, it appears, the appearance of those straight pieces are gone. So this is it. And again, as I said in my previous video, that when you have natural hair, you're going to have shrinkage. So when it's straight, it may be chin length or neck length, but when it's curly and dry, it's going to look, significantly shorter. And that's just how it is with natural hair. And that's okay. That's fine. But yeah, so this is my hair. And, yeah. I know I always say that. And this is my hair. And, yeah. So I just want to show you, again, what I use is my shea butter scotch that smells wonderful. And what I do is, if I'm heading out, like I moisturize and seal, but I didn't add any shea butter scotch. I'll kind of take a little bit of the shea butter scotch like this and rub it together and just kind of dab it in, to kind of like give my curls more weight, to show their true length. And this is actually a great product for weighing down curls and, getting those curls to really show their length. But one thing that everyone has saying that I noticed since I've been on my healthy hair journey is the thickness of my hair. I was one of those people who always had thin hair. Not since that I've totally 99.9% given up using commercial hair products, and since I have gone natural and you've been using potion, that my hair has gotten so thick. I mean, so extremely thick. See, look at that. I mean, it's just, I'm amazed. I'm so looking forward to my hair just growing and staying healthy, to really get to know my hair. So I put a little bit of the shea butter scotch onto my curls just to kind of, see. I don't know if you can see how it instantly just defined that curl and kind of weighted out and brought it out some. So if I had more time, I would sit and do my whole head, but that's not what this video is about. It's not about, me doing a hairstyle or a tutorial. So I just wanted to show you my hair dry to see that. Look at that. That is not straight. It's a looser curl pattern, but that's not relaxer. You can tell by the lack of curl definition, and then I'm going to get into that when I talk about curl patterns a little bit, that's just natural. That's just my hair type in certain areas. So, yep, and, I could take these and bring them down and, play with it. But my fro is getting to be kind of wiggy. I've always wanted that afro look that looks like a wig. So, now let's talk curls. So, for some of you who may be watching who are kind of how I was when I first started hearing these terms, I'm going to kind of explain. I'm going to start with 3. They range from 1, 2, 3, and in each number there's A, B, and C. So how I would put it is a 1 would be someone with really straight hair, and A being the absolute straightest and C being not as straight, so I just drew like a little diagram. This would be a 3, okay? This would be 3A being the looser curl pattern and 3C being the tighter curl pattern. So I feel like in certain areas of my head, I'm like between a 3C and a 4A. I would even say lean more toward 3C in these areas where, you know, the curl bounces back. See how I could pull it and it looks straight, but then when I do that, it goes right back to curly, but it's in a 3C pattern. So here's what a 4 would look like. 4A being the tighter curl, and 4A being the looser of the curl, and 4C being the tighter curl. But as you will see, when I put them side by side, that 3C is a looser curl than 4A. So most people of African descent are in this range. So hopefully you can see the full, you know, little diagram that I've written from 3A to 3C. So let me talk about 4 for a minute. So what it is if you don't understand, a lot of people may wonder, okay, well, what makes someone, you know, a 3B versus a 4C? You know, what is the science behind that? And it all has to do with protein bonds to the hair that's actually genetic and inherited. And, you know, it's actually the number of disulfide bonds between the hair and the protein that creates the curl. So in other words, put it this way, the higher number of protein bond links that you have, the curlier your hair is going to be. So the more cluster of protein bonds, the curlier. Whereas the less number of bonds, then the straighter your hair is going to be. So when you actually have a more cluster of bonds, say you're a 4B, 4C, there's less curl definition. So that's what creates that frizzy look. So frizz is not a sign of dry hair or unhealthy hair, B, 4C, and you moisturize and seal, you don't use heat, and you know you're on a terrific healthy hair journey, you might still have all that frizz and wonder, why is my hair dry? Not realizing that your hair's not dry, that it's perfectly healthy, it's just you don't have that curl definition because of the way the protein is bonded to your hair. So, you know, that's just a little explanation of what creates you know, that curl and the appearance of frizz, which is really a lack of curl definition. So if you're in the 3 range, then you have less proteins than someone with protein bonds with someone with a type 4 hair, but you have more protein bonds than someone with type 2 hair curl pattern. You know, you can see this information with just a quick Google search. Google what creates my curl pattern and then protein. You know, just that, and you can read all this for yourself. And that way it might be probably explained a lot better. So anyways, let me explain how people can straighten their hair. One, let's say a permanent solution, which would be, say, for example, a relaxer. What the relaxer does is a chemical way of breaking down those protein bonds to lessen them or even eliminate them to maintain a permanent straight look. Some people wonder, well, does relaxers really break down proteins? Are relaxers really damaging my hair? What if I'm on a healthy hair journey? What if I texlax? What if I do this? I mean, can I have healthy hair and have a relaxer? Well, because you are using chemicals to actually break down those protein bonds, you know, you are breaking down the proteins. So I won't say you have unhealthy hair, but you know, you're just kind of breaking down the bonds. So I think as long as you're maintaining your protein treatments and everything, that you can help restore some of that protein, but you're never going to reform those bonds because you've permanently broken them down with the chemical. So that's one thing to consider. A temporary way to kind of break down those bonds is with the use of the heat. And what you're doing is at a high heat, say with a flat iron that goes up to 420 degrees. That high heat is actually rearranging those bonds. When you wet your hair, the curls come back because it's not a permanent. So it's, I think we just need to embrace our genetics, how we were born. If you want to get a relaxer, that's fine. I just hope everyone's educated about what they're really doing. They're breaking down those natural, healthy protein bonds. So you're just using chemical way to alter your hair, the same way with a dye or something else. So it's not bad. You have your absolute choice to do what you want to your hair. Just be educated consumer. That's it. Yeah. So hopefully that was a little bit helpful on just So again, I think my hair is between a 4A, which it would be here, and I would say 4B in this very, very front area. And the reason why I say this is because I have very lack of curl definition up here and a lot of shrinkage because of a cluster of the bonds. Whereas in the back, I would say I have more curl definition, which would make it look straight. But when you see I twist it, you know, it's definitely curly. Can you see that? But it's just a looser curl in the 3 range with more curl definition. You know, if it appears that I still have a relaxer, it's because my curls are more relaxed in the back because of my hair type. So anyways, that was just my little 411 about, you know, curl patterns. If you have any information that you want to share, put it in the comment box. I would love to learn more. Let's healthy hair journey together, and good luck and happy hair growing.